Etsy sellers, what could possibly be wrong with a store that's got over 42,000 sales? Numbers can be deceiving. Let's dive into this store review. Let's all learn something together and understand how even large sales numbers don't necessarily tell the story of the store. Let's get into this store review. Okay, so here is the store for today's review. And as I said, over 42,000 sales, 11 years on Etsy, looking good, right? Well, this doesn't tell the whole story. And the first thing I want to bring your attention to is something that I always talk about, which is inventory, sales, and time. So how many listings have you got? How many sales have you made? How long has it taken you to get there? And when you start looking at 42,000 sales over 11 years, then the sparkle starts to come off a little bit on these numbers. And if we go down to the bottom of the store, down here, let me just get rid of that mark there. We go down to the reviews and order them by most recent, you can start to see actually there's not that many reviews coming in for a store with that many sales historically. So what this means is their sales volume used to be a lot higher than it is now. Let's just go back here. There's a few for the December the 7th, although a lot of them are one person. But then we get December the 5th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, 29th. This clearly shows that there's not that many sales coming in now. There used to be many years ago. But now, less sales. And this is the busy time of year. This is the busiest time of the year. These are all from one person as well, you see. Right? It's quite a lot from one person. So the point I'm making here is this store historically used to sell a lot, but now that sales volume has gone down. And the first thing I want to look at here is this. The number of listings, way too low. This is way too low for a store that's been around this long. And when I look at the store and I just immediately go here just to these first few listings, let's just check the size, that's correct. This feels extremely dated, this stuff. Just these first products. These feel like they've been around. These designs have been around for a while. Whether they have or not, I don't know. But the white backgrounds, something that, Amazon said we should do way back 20 years ago, and, it doesn't really apply to Etsy. White backgrounds don't work well with Etsy because there's no emotional connection to the product. So we've got a very dated looking store with white backgrounds. There needs to be a lot more going on here. This number here needs to go way up from where it is now. Let's dig in a little bit deeper, shall we? Let's see what else is going on in this store. Let's get in here. Things like this, these sort of ornaments, they've been done to death. Everybody's doing them. This is a POD style ornament. This is a mock-up. You just, with your POD company, you just put the design on it, job done, they ship it for you. This stuff is done by everybody. This is low-hanging fruit. Everyone's doing it. 3-4 years ago, they were fresher and you could make more sales, but now everyone's doing it, And we've got to think a little bit deeper about what we're doing to make more sales, because I would say that this store is actually in need of sales now. It wasn't historically, but now, yeah, I think it is. And the quality the quality of the products on display, this needs upgrading. This needs to be better. Let's go in. Should we just go into a product? Let's just go into a product. Let's actually have a look at a listing, shall we? And straight away, you see, look, you've got all this room here for photos, and there's literally 3. And they're white background. So this is all costing you sales now. Not using your photo slots. There's no video. Let's go back here. Let's pick something else, shall we? Let's just jump into another listing. Is there a video in there? Yes, there is. Okay, let's have a look. What's the video like? Needs a lot of work. Needs a lot of work. Get the product out. Hold it. Let's get a feel for it. So there is a video there, to be fair, which is a good thing. But I'm sure if we go into other products, yeah, it's the same story. There's no videos, and there's no depth with the photography. There's no pictures of these in use. You know, when you do photography for your products, you need to show the product in use. So if it's slippers, have them on feet. If it's necklaces, put it on a neck. You know, this is basic stuff that I teach you all the time. So you can see we've got a store size problem. We've got a sales velocity problem, which is being hampered by this dated style of photography, the designs. Look, we've got something here, Christmas 2021, but it says 2025. Things like this needs a lot of work. Photography, video. Let's go down. Have they got an about page? Let's see. This is another thing I really try to push you guys on. About page. No. You see? This is something, I'm not joking, I would say 99% of Etsy sellers get wrong. No photos, no video, no branding. There's nothing here apart from a bit of text. Everyone gets this wrong. This is really important. About pages are really important, guys, and most of you get it completely wrong. Either no about page at all, or just text, or maybe text and one photo. It's like an afterthought, when actually this is free advertising space for your store, and it needs branded text, branded photos, and branded video. Loads of work to do in this store. You can definitely turn this around, but the cracks are clear here, and this is a dated store, desperately dated store that needs a new lease of life, and bring some focus back with some new designs, new photography, new video. So, Ceramically Funny, I hope this helps you, and I hope everyone watching this gets a benefit out of this store review. And if you would like a store review, please put your store name in the comments. And as always, if you want to work with me, don't wait, don't guess. The booking now button's coming up on your screen that takes you to a calendar to book a one-to-one free Zoom call with me, so I can talk to you about how in paid consultations and mentoring I can help you with your Etsy store. Happy Christmas.